Hey folks, Vic here with your weekly trade video for Friday, August the 9th, 2024. In this video, I've clipped out part of Darko's pre-market analysis video where he analyzes gold and oil. Now, that is the least important. He did that as as per request from some members. That's the least important value of this video. You're going to hear some incredibly good lessons from Darko. Really be sure to listen to this whole thing. It's just outstanding. You're going to hear the absolute conviction and the passion and the rock solid advice from someone who has truly learned what it takes to become a consistently profitable stage 4 trader, we call it, like he's been now for over 8 years. If you want to become a stage 4 trader, I would call this a mandatory video to listen to. And if you think you don't have the brain capacity to do this, spoiler alert, yes you do. The academically smartest people on the planet certainly do not have an advantage in this game. That's for sure. In fact, they can often be the exact opposite. And I don't mean that in any disrespectful way whatsoever to those who are super high achievers academically. That doesn't hurt. But trading just doesn't require you to be a high academic achiever, right? The question is, and the one that Darko asks is, if you've been a member of his Forex trading service and you're not making it, why? Okay, how can you possibly fail at trading? I really hope that you see the value in this video. It's not about any great trades or how many pips we made or anything like that. It's the lesson that he gives you that you need to hear, and you should really. I hope that it's really an aha moment for you. And if you do like this video, of course, we'd really appreciate a thumbs up. Okay, here's Darko.
Gold. Oh geez, this is hard. Obviously yearly, monthly is up, weekly is up. Even though we are gassing out, that means we are getting out of, like, losing momentum. You see how this is like, whenever I see something like this, price do this. Okay, the trend is still up, so the question is, where do you want to long from? Okay, did we make a higher close? No, this is definitely a level. Okay, I would say like a level that I could like be super confident, like without any doubt whatsoever, it would be this weekly level. Okay, it happens to be a daily level as well. This is like super bearish. We explode 2 super strong candles. This is for sure a good level. It just means, like, here's the thing, like, you all know by now, I usually joke and say that I'm neither talented nor smart. I was definitely not good in school. So when I was drawing a trend, I want to see this. I want to see a clean continuation, a clean correction. And yes, you might be rolling your eyes and, oh geez, Darko, have you been seeing the charts lately? How often do you see charts like this? I actually do. Not that often. It doesn't need to be this perfect, like symmetrically perfect. No, you need to distinguish a clean continuation, a clean correction. It doesn't need to be perfect. Okay, this could be like going up from here and do something. Just like, you need to distinguish these. Okay, let me tell you this. This I can see this one, sure. This one, sure. In here, I would just see one. So if this is heading down, where are we heading down to make me feel confident? There is absolutely nothing on a weekly chart until we get here. Okay? Then this becomes like a triple touches or something. But if price retraces from here down, then I recognize this to be as close to this as possible. Okay, like I said, you need to make this so simple that regardless how I was just about to say something very not good. So regardless of anybody's brain capacity, you can distinguish this at some point on your charts. Obviously, I'm not making fun of anyone. If I'm making fun of anyone, I'm making fun of myself. Okay, and I'm just trying to light up the spirit and have a motivational talk, that trading is, it's simple but not easy. So make it easy, narrow things down, like make it, this is your entry, like this is your trading system, ignore everything else. So as long as I'm not seeing this, I get confused. That's that's where the I was about to joke and say that's where the brain capacity ends. Okay. The problem with trading is if you are like, I have been talking to 10,000 people for the past 18 years, maybe 20,000 people about trading. Smart people tend to not do good in trading. And when I say smart people, is like people with very like smart people. And how do you measure smart? There are like so many ways of being smart. I mean school smart, having lots of diploma. And I'm not I'm not criticizing anyone. What I'm trying to say is, when you you can Google self-made billionaires, they barely made it in high school. Okay, so people, those type of people, they find the easiest way to make themselves a fortune. When you know too much, when you have too much information, you think that things need to be in a very complicated, specific way in order to work. So the simpler you make trading for yourself, the more money you will make. It comes to a point when it just becomes ridiculously easy, simple, and straightforward. And yes, you can wait 3 weeks for one trade. What does it matter? Like if you have 2 trades and you make 5%, that is 10 times better to have 50 trades a day and get a heart attack, getting stressed out, having several broken marriages, okay? And you don't have time for nothing, and you are at the end of the month losing month after month. And no, I'm not trying to criticize any type, shape, or form of intelligence, like brain capacity. Neither those who have 10 diplomas on the wall or those who never made it in school. I'm not making fun of anyone. Never ever. I have never done that, will never do it. What I'm trying to tell you is, don't overcomplicate trading. Like I don't see, like if someone hey Darko, analyze gold. And when I'm looking at this, I have no idea what this is doing. I need to go down like one time frame. Now I see the swings more clear, but I also know that anything below the weekly is noise. Like if I want to see like what is the daily chart doing, I need to go 2 time frames up. It's the monthly chart. On a monthly chart, we are gassing out, about to gas out, or at least this monthly is stronger than the previous three ones. If the monthly chart gives me like any sign of correction back into something, then I see this. But right now, I just don't know what this is doing. Unless we get in here, and then we need to pure price action trade. Okay? Then we need to do that, because I don't have any clean trend on a weekly chart. But yeah, the trend is up, sure. I don't see any clean correction continuation. So to make a long story short, when I'm looking at this, I don't recognize like my narrowed down system in here, don't see anything that makes me money. And then like if this was Forex, okay, dead, next. That's why we are trading 28 pairs, okay? Just looking at the monthly, weekly chart, just take me like 20 seconds. Oh, geez, I just don't see what's happening. Unless I see things the way I want to be trading it, I don't have any trades. Okay. We had let's see, we have Bitcoin, Scat, Swissy Gold. I'm done, right? So there was my stage 4 client, Daniel, took, I think it was this trade. I didn't watch it too closely. Yeah, sure. This was a weekly, daily. The daily, you go down to the hourly. I assume it was this swing break. Okay, so let's just, for the sake of it, Like, it just takes me like 1 second, maybe microsecond, to see that the monthly chart is dead. Okay? Weekly chart is just mirroring the monthly chart. I also happen to see, just as I'm speaking, because I'm not watching this pair, oil, that this looks like a rotation. And this looks like a 786 entry, or a retracement, sorry. This level, now we are, I don't see anything on a monthly. What do? Step number 2, we go to pure price action trading. Is this the level that makes sense to you? Yes. Super good. It's also identical. Good. You go down to your hourly chart, because that's also daily level. I assume it was this trade. My apologies if I'm pointing out like completely different. This high is higher than this high. Okay. And I see the swings clean. Like, this is a clean swing. Okay. And then you take the 618 fib with the low stop loss. The rest is history. But you also know that this is dead on a monthly chart. So don't go hands off or, do anything crazy. Just like stick to the game plan. Hands on, take out the risk, reduce risk. Now this is a winning trade. Okay? It's super important to, like, you guys might think like, I'm just grabbing the mic and, just chit-chatting and just throwing out something. You have no idea how important, like, everything that I tell you in these PMAs, like, if you go through them, but also understand them, but also truly accept the fact about trading, I just don't see how it is possible for you to not make it. Like, I don't care if you have 10 diplomas on your wall, or if you barely, went to any school. Okay? This is trading. Like, leave the world behind you. Like, this is trading. This thing called trading is something completely different than everything else that is outside of trading. So leave your ego outside the door. Leave your everything you know about, whatever you know about, leave it outside the door. This is trading. Okay? Keep it simple. Write down your rules. I have been giving you everything. The trading circle. I've been giving you my game plan. You know exactly when to use hands-on, hands-off, risk exposure, narrowing things down, waiting, educating, chart exercising. If you are bored or the market condition is like too bad, go through the PMAs one by one. Use this time to go through the content so you are ready to go to war when things are going back. Not going back, but at least when something is going on. Okay? Super important. Like, I just don't see how you could fail. I honestly don't. And if you fail, please let me know. Just don't just leave and think that this is just BS. Let me know what is not working for you. It's not like I'm questioning you or giving you any hard time or like I'm getting like giving you any attitude or anything. No, it's just like, trust me when I say this. I will, whatever you have to say about me and my service, I will reply to you with the greatest respect. Obviously, if I reply, you have my email, right? If I at any times write anything disrespectful, feel free to share that in the chat room before you leave, because that will never happen. I will always try to help you. Okay, so send me like what is not working, and also which part of my coaching is confusing you. And don't tell me like, hey, I don't know what a set and forget is. That's then it's, I will I will definitely tell you to go through the content in a very respectful way, obviously. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is like, why are you where you are right now? Like, why are you not as a stage 4 trader? If you have been with me longer than, I would say, 12 months, then something is missing. Let me know what's missing, and I promise you to help you. Send me an email, darko@forexmentor.com. Whatever I can do to help, I will do it. Okay? Prove me wrong. I will help you. So, yeah. Thank you so much for listening. I wish you a fantastic weekend. I will talk to you next week. Cheers.
So listen, if you're currently not a consistently profitable trader, why not? Like, what are you doing or not doing that isn't working? In fact, if you've been in Darko's service and you truly studied the material, why don't you take Darko up on his challenge and send him an email? Tell him what it is that's not working. We really would like to help you And of course, we'd be honored to work with you in your development toward becoming a stage 4 trader. So thanks so much, everyone. We really appreciate you listening into our videos each week. Reach out to me anytime with any questions that you might have. I'd be happy to get back to you. In the meantime, have a smashing weekend and trading week ahead. Take care.